potentially someone can pull themselves £25,000 for busting another player. What a turnout in the mystery.
Very nice indeed. Three hands. Any stream of the bounty? No stream of the bounty, Buff. The bounty starts at 4:15 and finishes at the same time, 4:15 in the morning, so far too late to be streaming starting at 12. So we are concentrating on Goliath, which finishes at midnight. We'll be finishing Joke as well. Music at midnight as well. And then back in tomorrow from 11:30 to bring all the players in for day 1F. We will be doing the mystery bounty though for day 3 tomorrow, because there will be a day 3 of the mystery bounty, and we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm wearing that suit for Joke as well, the one I pointed out on the floor today. Have you seen Ross's suit this morning? The beige and white squared one. Have you not seen it?
No.
It looks dapper. Ross, up in, I think, Dundee, I think. How long before we see a 10x? Well, Seat 9's lost most of his sack with Pocket 9s. Pocket 9s were no good. But we are going 5 and 6 to a flop all the time at the minute, which is great to see. Nobody's folding for any bet. 6 to the flop this time. 6 to the flop. 9-4-3 flop. That's brilliant. How does everybody whiff? It's hit nobody. 9. Oh, it has Angela. She's got top pair, decent kicker, so she bets 600. Tom's got the second up flush draw. He should be calling. And us. And it wouldn't surprise me to see everybody else get out of the way. Sevens might call once. Jack of Diamonds brings in me out with the 8-5, who I wasn't expecting to float, but he's now picked up a flush draw. So it could have been juicy, 6 way to the flop, but end up pretty small. Flip 3 rolls on Grosvenor Poker at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. We will have giveaways. Some point during the day.
That's the looking film.
You're not, can you not get?
Oh, let's come up, right, let's come up.
There you go.
It's just on your phone.
I will. Isn't this the final table? No, this is the first level of Goliath Day 1E. Get yourselves into flips. Don't forget as well, if you want to do the flip free rolls, you can do them all at the same time. You don't have to watch the game. If you win one, the token will be in your account. You don't have to. You don't have to watch it. It's basically all in first hand, every hand. Jay's not won one yet. He's not even won a hand yet. And that's on a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We've got giveaways. We've got a couple more chances to play Goliath this year. And we've also got £110 closers to give away. Hiya Shazza, watching in Cardiff. Morning, loving the stream again guys. Good luck to everyone playing the Goliath this year. Hope you're well. So on social you got a damaged ankle. Falling down drunk obviously. The flips, yes, they are free to enter, Kel. All you have to do is literally log into Grosvenor Poker, and at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock the flip free rolls are on. Click on them, register, it's all free, and they just play out, every hand all in, and whoever wins it gets the token, and you don't even have to watch them. Off to Dubai in 5 weeks, so the ankle needs to get better. And you were totally sober. Wow. Well, fingers crossed, lay up for a couple of weeks and your ankle will go down. It's not easy with a damaged ankle. What's the prize pool at the moment? If you're asking questions, ask somebody else that question. Current prize pool is £960,000. £935 entries so far, 971 entries so far. And just to let you know, there is 140 spots left for tomorrow at this present time. 140. So Angela playing 45,000 as she won a big pot first hand. What are your chances of getting a re-entry tomorrow or Friday? Depends when you come to the club. If you come to the club in the next 6 hours, you'll get in tomorrow. I think Friday will be full sometime early tomorrow, if not today. Soft cap is 850, and then they seat as many as they can as quickly as possible. Can you leave your suitcase at reception of the venue? That I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
Yes. I mean, straight answer from the boys, yes you can. So, will I have a bet on the final table? Yeah, possibly. Any idea on the cap and re-entry limits for the turbo? I don't know about the cap, but at the moment there's only 66 entries for the turbo. No giveaways just yet, unless you want to play on Grosvenor Poker. The flip free roll is just about to start. There's only 202 in at the minute. I've got a good chance of winning this one.
Fell was drinking tonight, yeah. I fell. You won't be drinking tonight, my friend.
Joker's wild. 7 o'clock.
Fucking definitely drinking. Fucking
Joker's wild. I have no option. Yeah, I'll tell her there's a drink. Yeah, I'll tell her there's a drink. Oh, go on then. Joker's wild, 7 o'clock tonight. We'll let you know when it's full.
An octopus.
King Queen of Spades for Mihai. King Queen of Clubs, all in for David. Should be a snap call. Same hand. Same hand, King Queen, King Queen. He's never folding King Queen to a 3,000 bet. Hey, Rids, what time do we normally do the giveaways? That's what we don't tell you. You might have to chuck them in. We'll be doing the first one this session, but we don't know when. Did he fold? He folded the King Queen. Why? It was 1,000 more. You've raised up, he's got 3.9, it's 1,000 more, he's folded. Oh dear. He just thought, he actually just said he thought he was 6,000 more. I love it. Oh, I love it. Ben, bring in the Tim Hortons. He's getting him to leave it. He's getting him to bring it. He's getting him to leave it. That's the issue. You're not wrong. I don't think there's a Tim Hortons in Coventry. Bit of a shame. The floor's not been called because it was a genuine mistake by C9 and it's level 1 of Goliath. That's why floor hasn't been called. Here we go, flip free rolls on. Here we go. Good luck if you're in the flip reroll. There was about 300 players entered it.
How many?
About 300. 228. I've got a great chance of winning.
I got a buy. 8's against 7-2. See ya.
I win. King 4.
Golden or Sophie must not like me. I got a buy. Goes without saying, that's your life, I got a buy.
Connor won. There you go. Kev won. He's on to the next round. Gully Maths into the next round. Good luck, everybody. Spray's giving us a bad beat story in a flip free roll. Ace 10 against 7-4 and I lose. That's it. Bad beat story. 7-4 wins. There we go. We'll try it. We'll try again. Yeah, the inevitable, surely. You're right, Spray, absolutely. I'll try again on the next one. 2 o'clock the next one, flip free roll, Grosvenor Poker, all free, get yourself in. Bit of fun. How much left? Tons. 32.
Yeah, it's half of it off.
PK still in. 32 left. You're playing Gully Math. Gully Math, you're playing PK. Don't do him in.
Oh, no way.
Is it the 9?
Yeah.
Oh my days, how is that? That's cheating. Gully Math wins again. Knocks out PK. Orange is in the building.
Yeah.
Orange is in the building. What would you like?
16's the best so far.
Proper fitness in the morning.
Oh! Melton Mowbray, the famous Popeyes.
Thank you, mate.
Look at the size of that thing. It's as big as my head. Look at that.
Yes, half of full.
Cheers, Orange.
Thank you very much. Mate. I'll see you later.
Oh, don't tell Jay.
What's that? Is that a Melton?
That's a Melton Leicester. Leicestershire. Melton Mowbray. Some pie that.
Have they got a bite of it?
You can take a piece of it, you're not having a bite out of it. Oh, Gully Math's out now. Gully Math's gone. He didn't do anything with the chips, Paul. Can't believe it. Are we coming to Ireland for the Killarney Paddy Powers Poker Festival? I'm not sure. I know Andy's booked his flight. Andy, Nick Slade, Joe. I know they're all going. I'm not sure yet. Morning, Aero. I'm surprised you can still type. She sat at the bar with Kev. Razor Kev. At 5 to 11, Kaz come down. Aero came down the escalator and said, "Would you like breakfast?" He says, "What's that?" She says, "It's cider." So they start drinking. Good old Aero and Mr. Aero as well. Good afternoon. Enjoy the day, and we'll see you at Joker's Wild later if you make it. You might need to go for a little nap. Cannon's only on number 5. Wow. Don't get cut off. Don't get cut off. Take a break. Don't want you getting cut off. There's been at least 3 people being cut off at the bar this week.
At 2:30.
First one was at 2:30. Unless you're trying to beat it. But at least. So Abdul with the 9 deuce. Oh, the 9-3. It's the 3. We're going to get a double up for seat 9. The aces are all in. We're double up for seat 9. And it is indeed back in the game. Up to 7.8. The spin is on. Is it hot in the casino or is it air conditioned? It's air conditioned. That's some pie.
Throw that at someone, knock them out. God. Who brought that in? So we got the Percy pigs.
Yeah, it's not bad at all in the casino. It is air conditioned. It's pretty good. A lot of people do wear shorts around the table, but you'll see people in hoodies and stuff like that. So you can never know by looking at different people and whether it's hot or cold. But I think it's a decent temperature. I must admit. Saying the hotel isn't. You're absolutely right, Karen. If you sat in the corridor on my floor in the hotel and put your shorts on, you'd in half an hour you'd think you were in a sauna.
I remember the controls don't work. You're just working alright.
And the aircon works, but nothing else works.
No.
And I get a humming all night. All night.
Stop at 5 o'clock was that again, 6 o'clock, bang the button.
Is it sold out tomorrow? Not yet. Not yet. There are just over 100 seats left. 717 seats sold out for tomorrow. 717. Its soft cap is 850. There's 691 seats already sold for Friday. And at this moment in time, 8,022 players have played Goliath. Yeah, the extra timber, correct, Anthony, that doesn't help. You're not wrong. The extra timber doesn't help. Neither do the jellies or the pork pies or the Aggies spiced chocolate truffles were being delivered.
Who brought us them?
Val.
Wow.
Yeah, came in with Paul Green and Andy. Come down on the train this morning from Scotland, and we got some haggis spiced chocolate truffles. I don't know if we eat them but I'm not sure. Are you allowed to take a backpack into the casino? Yes, they will check it. So Abdul with the AC, the big. Neil and Mihai taking stand as well.
Mihai free betting the Jack 4 suited here after an open and a call. You'll prep for a joke as well? Do you got your playlist?
My playlist is in my head.
In your head, okay.
Always is, which is why you'll never guess the next song. Are you doing that again this year?
Yeah, we'll probably do that again.
Let me know when you're doing it, and I'll stick to it. I'll stick to one certain genre.
Okay.
And I'll give the viewers a little bit of an easier chance to have a guess.
What was it last time? It was like soul or
Soul
something.
and Motown.
Yeah.
Rin Northern. Bit of Soul and Motown. Rin Northern. I'll have it all going on tonight. Just so glad that I can wear my trousers and my shirt and not jump about and sweat me kahunas off. How you doing, Logs? 1,000 entries in day 1E. Yep, absolutely just clicked over. Amazing already. Soft cap was 850 and we've already sat 150.
Weren't too late last night, Craig. I had 2 pints and I was straight to bed. Probably an hour and a half tops.
And I was straight up.
There he was.
Did not stop. Straight up. Saw Cal. He was still in the mystery at the time.
Top pair for Liam. Going to bet once check to him. 600 into 1.5, 40%. Can get behind it. Chris is in with his gut shot backdoor flush draw. Subject's in with his will draw, and David's in with his pair and flush draw. 5-way to the turn. Ten of spades is the action card tower. That's what we're rooting for. But 6 of diamonds does actually give the 6 deuce 2 pair now to go with their 6 high flush draw. And David going to go for the lead now. Looks like fairly small lead, 800. Quick call from Liam. Chris will get out of the way, but Subjeet wants to see another one with his will draw. Abdul's in as well. That's a brick on the river. Well, now Abdul wants to lead. What's going on this hand? We've got a different leader on every flop. every street, not every flop. But someone leading into the grass on every different street. You don't see that ever. And Abdul this time going with a donk, and David here. Did he go all in? Or is
No,
he just
left
called?
a couple of
Yeah,
chips
he's
behind.
just called.
Called the 3.8.
This donk here is really weird from Abdul. Like, yeah, Liam can't overcall. He's not going to overcall, is he? Like, Abdul could just have ace-8 here, tower. It looks like something that's just pinged off the 8 on the river. Like, the 8's is an essential brick, so I think you're just going to see Abdul spin over. Maybe aces up a lot of the time at the 6 deuce, unless he's got a bluff. Has he bluffed that spot?
Instead, I've got the deuce. 6-2 wins.
Yeah.
Sheffield nuts.
Good fold from the ace-10. 6-2 can't fold. What did Abdul have?
He said, I've got a deuce.
But he can't have, what's he overcall with on the turn? Because he can't have deuce X of spades.
He said, I have a deuce. That's
Just
what he said.
overcalled with bottom pair twice, and then decides to lead river. Interesting.
Little 5-2 of spades.
The 2 of spades was gone. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
How can he have a deuce? How can his hand just be a deuce? The deuce of spades is gone. He can't even have a deuce and a gut shot. It's like, well, what's going on that hand? It just overcalls flop with a deuce, then overcalls turn with a deuce, and decides to go for the donk on the river as a bluff.
Send that Phil 290 in the jokers.
290. Oh, they must have had the tables.
29 tables.
29 tables in jokers. There's now full to its capacity at the moment. The soft cap has been hit. 290. There is now an alternates list for jokers wild. Get your requests in.
So Neil goes for the 4x with the ace deuce suited. Me highs in with the king jack, and Abdul going to come along with the ace queen. Could potentially free bet this one. Maybe a bit wary about the 4x open. Yes, Craig?
Yeah. Would the player with 6-2, could he have waited for the other player to show both his cards? Yes, if he'd have wanted to.
Yeah, last aggressor is first to show.
Yeah.
Abdul obviously was the last aggressor.
Craig turned over the 6-2, and it was good, so Abdul didn't need to show.
Credit to Abdul though, Tal, finding a bluff in the spot that I don't think anyone's ever going to find a bluff in. Like, credit to the man for actually having the heart. Very optimistic after it's gone, bet into 5 players, 4 callers, and then on the turn bet into 4 players, 2 callers, and then to donk into these 2 players on the river that had very strong ranges. Brave man. Like the heart.
Yep. Jed Smith. Is someone I know able to reg me for a Friday if they're already in the club? Yes. You need to be a member. He needs to know your date of birth and your full name, and then he can register you into the Friday.
Wow, well look at this from Neil. He's going to turn bottom pair into a bluff, but actually has the best hand here. Blocking the ace-5, blocking potential set or 2 pairs, although not really any 2-pair combos against these positions. Button and low jack shouldn't have any 2 pairs on this board. I guess we block bottom set, block the wheel. I'm just going to take the initiative here. And, Abdul with the ace queen. Is he going to call again? Let's go, Abdul! And so Neil's actually...
I'll tell you what, if he comes an ace on the river...
Neil's actually got the value in here with bottom pair, nut kicker. Getting value
Ace of
from
clubs, anybody?
us.
Oh! Ace of clubs, anybody?
Now all in from
Abdul's
Neil.
it. He has to call. He has to call. Is it the ace on the river? He can't be beat.
Yeah, so Abdul.
There you go, there's the call. 2 pair, he says. Oh, Twinny shows 2 pair. Ace queen.
Fortunate for Abdul.
Has he got any chips left? 14-9. He has chips.
1 chip.
No, he's got him.
No.
He has got him. Abdul has gone. Will he be re-entering? We hope so. He was telling everybody I had ace queen, he had ace 2 and I lost. There we go. The Entertainer by Tony Clark, classic soul track. Go on, Twinny.
Yeah, raises the turn as a bluff, and then gets to shove the river for value, and was actually raising the turn for value. Not that he knew, but was getting called by worse. And then Twinny was pretty comfortable with aces up on the river, and did get called from worse.
Death Blow Materia says, I got Ewan McNicholas and Ben Teague on my day once, not Abdul or Ali.
Yeah.
That's the look of the draw.
So King Jack for Angela, pills in the small blind, facing me, highs open to 500.
How's the crowd, Sean?
Blooming marvellous.
Excellent.
Delayed C-bet and gets it through. Craft Kimmy says in 20's words, he's probably proper buzzing right now. Great start to the day, 2 starting stacks, less than an hour in. You've got a lot of wiggle room. If you're a decent player and you feel like you're going to be one of the best at your table and you get that double up early on, you can really propel yourself into the day and potentially in 8-9 hours time bag up a big stack. Do 6-7 rainbow. Carl Davis says best of luck to 20 poker, good mate of mine and one of our North Wales guys.
Good stuff, good stuff.
North Wales. Can't be far North Wales to Cov really, can you? It's like that. Hour and a half.
Yeah, it can't be too far.
How far's North Wales to here, Carl? It's just like a diagonal line, isn't it?
Jay said it's like that.
Like that. It's like,
Just like that. Live streaming Goliath all the way through tonight. Finish around about 11:45, 12 o'clock.
2 hours.
Joker's Wild.
2 hours.
At
to
7?
North Wales from Cov.
That's not bad.
That's fine.
It's something like that though.
Yeah, just that. It's like Wales is here.
Straight
Cov's
road.
here. Yeah, they got one road. North Wales straight to the CBS.
Kyle's on his way. It says 2 hours 38.
Taking the wrong road, Carl. You want the one that goes just like that. King Queen for David, 6x open. Raises 600.
Eight, 4, 6 flop, 2 diamonds, early stages. The 2 diamonds, 6 hearts. Even. Yeah, says Blossom. Cool. Here's the club's turn.
And 20 gets there. Small bet potentially to once turn goes check. 20 here, but he's going to decide to just check it over. And take it with a jack knight.
Average stake for day 2 will be about between 25 and 30 bigs. So between 250 and 300,000. Good morning.
Afternoon.
All right, you man, how are you?
I'm alright.
Here comes the DJ Extraordinaire Entertainer of the year 2004.
That's your job tonight. That's your job, mate.
How we
All
doing?
I'm doing is setting the gear up.
How we doing, Graham?
I'm alright, mate.
Good lad.
Alright indeed.
Good lad.
It's difficult to get in this place.
It is, you're not wrong.
I'll tell you what, I've been out there 10 minutes ringing.
Really?
Nobody's picking up the phone on the main desk. Is Peter in or has he gone?
I don't know, we don't see that side of it.
Because I need to get a key for the lift, don't I?
Yeah, we don't see that side of it, so you'll have to see the floor. Yeah, thousand runners today so far. And we're full to capacity for Joker's Wild at the minute with an alternates list already on. Soft cap of 290 already full. Sold out with alternates ready to come in.
I've got a big trick with you tonight, Tom.
Tonight?
Tonight, just before Joker's Wild.
Have we?
I'm going to get you.
No,
Not a
no.
bad way. I'm going to press you.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna
I don't want
change
levitating,
You're not going to get levitated.
because I put a bit of weight on.
You're never going to be the same though afterwards.
Oh, great. He's gonna turn me into somebody else, and somebody else is going to be DJing.
The knee high here, flops top pair up and down straight draw. Gonna go for the donk, don't mind it here from the big blind. Can definitely donk this board. Very favourable to our calling range. Just gonna get this one through from the looks of things.
So back up to 15.5 after he could have been all in, David, facing King Queen, but Mihai decided to fold. Got it back to 15,000. Level 2 of the day. Been pretty active as we thought it would be. There's King 2, King 4, flop, 2 spades. Sanji with the pocket 2s. And flop by Chris.
Yeah, just gonna bet range here, Sarji, as the pre-flop aggressor. It's hard board, so you're gonna fire with the deuces. Bit of spades on the turn. Now, we had a 2 of spades. Could potentially line up some barrels as Sarji, but I think just checking back going to be fine. And speaking of the 2 of spades, there's the set. Sarji, and it goes check, check, and it's shown on the river. He's found a little duckling.
Indeed. How does Joker's Wild go, Tara, if you have the same hand, is it a split pot or does the original hand win? Can you have a split pot?
Yes, you can. So, if for example someone has 7 joker and you have 7-5 and the board is 6-4-3, king, queen, rainbow, you will chop the pot.
Okay.
It's not one of those where the pure hand has precedence over the hand with a joker in it. You will chop the pot.
There are 10 bounties playing tonight.
Yep.
Added value of £2,000.
There's only one joker in the deck, not two. And for any of you playing, if you want a quick rundown of the maths, if you have pocket aces and the chips go all in and your opponent spins over joker deuce, you've only got 30% with your aces. So maybe take that into account when there's 4 bets, 5 bets going in potentially. Like your kings and your aces are going to go down massively in value because obviously there's a joker in the deck, and I doubt people are going to be putting in 4th or 5th bets without the joker in this tournament. So just something to take into account, guys. Also as well, like pre-flop raisers and pre-flop free betters, like on paired boards they have a massive advantage because they've obviously got the more chance of having the joker than us as the aggressor. So just be very wary on paired boards. Did you make day 2, are you in the money? No, but you'll be very close to it. I think first level of day 2, the bubble will burst. That's true. No, didn't play any events. I've been here since the start in the comms booth. No events for me this week.
But what he is doing, he's going to London.
Yeah, I'm going to London.
And he's going to London early. Because he's seen a couple of events that he likes.
Yeah, I might go and venture down for some PLO.
Yeah.
Then back on Wednesday to kick off the live stream. Are we doing a cash game at the Vic?
I reckon so. Can't see why not. Are you going to hand pick it?
Yeah, I'll see if I can arrange something.
Yeah.
See if we can get a line-up.
Yeah. Jay, we're down for the PLO 456.
I'll go and play the 4 card as it's a 550 as well, so I think I'll go and play the 4 card on the Thursday,
yeah,
on the 17th. So
lovely. Yeah, we'll be there streaming on the Wednesday the 23rd of August, our next GUKPT. Somebody said there was a flood warning for most of southern England today. Can't wait for it to be winter.
So Lehigh continuing in the 3-bet pot. Very large size there. Plus get sub-G to fold his gut shot and backdoor flush draw. Average stack around 25 bigs for day 2, 250k. It's raining hard in Southampton, says Shane.
And Wales, and Birmingham, and Coventry. Teaming down outside. It is not good. We're going to have to get some spicy players on the feature. Alan set the bar too high last night.
Yeah, he did.
Josh Stout said it's beautiful in Greece. Hope you're having a great time. Fabulous weather this time of year.
I'll put my chips down.
Jay, what do you think winner of the Goliath 2023 will get in your opinion? I reckon about 220.
I'll do that.
I'm going to go with that. We're up on last year on numbers already.
King high flop, King 10-5.
fine today, although it's not a hand. I'd like to know. If you should announce it, say if anyone makes fine, it's fine. Although it's not a hand, it's not.
And you've been in July to forget if you're a sun seeker. Any chance of a room walk around with Tower, see if we can see anyone we know? Yeah, we'll do that for the second session. We'll wander around the room. We did it last night as well. When we were bagging up, had a quick chat to Alan from Paisley near Glasgow.
Alan?
Didn't realise we were on the... Alan! Steve! He didn't realise we were on telly. We'll even get Sean Hayden as well at the breaks. Get some clips. Get some magic up during the day.
Can he make the rain disappear?
Look at the size of that pork pie. Who is that?
That's ours.
Ours. It's not mine. Yeah, it's not mine.
If you bring a knife and a plate, you can have some.
Yeah. I'm having to eat the things I get brought in the first 2 hours that they're brought in. Otherwise I come in for it, it's gone.
It's called tax, food tax.
Yeah. I did. Alex had the Pearl and D music in my head all week and been singing it non-stop. Wife will be glad once Goliath is over. Love the swing lads. Looking forward to the bubble coverage if I'm not there myself.
That's what we do. We watched it live at the World Series and I just thought, we do that. All the camera crews running round table to table. Have you heard of any regs of GKPT go and play the London events? Yeah, there's quite a few. Quite a few, especially those that live in London. Oh, Johnny Kelly's there most of the week.
Pocket settings for Sub-G, makes it 400. Ace 10 for David makes the call. Liam's in with a 10-9 suited and squeeze coming in from Chris.
Then saying that, taking a short stack once you're on the day two, that's when
1.2. Very small. Would have preferred like 2k here, between 2 and 2.4. We just want to try and flush out the field, try and get heads up here at least. We've got position. Like when we make it really small, a lot of the time the original opener will call and then it sort of starts this train of calls behind us. And then we're going potentially 3 or 4 away with the ladies. It's going to work a treat on this occasion because we've gone 4 away, but still with the best hand against 2 top pairs. Really good fold with the 10-9 is suited there.
2 of spades 2. And the full stroke pairs the board.
That's going to go for value, and David with the ace of spades obviously not going to be folding. Quick call from him.
we always get an opportunity to play for it.
Planning on jamming a lot of rivers here as Chris, or at least we should be. 5 of diamonds is a perfect river to shove here tower. Get value from the 10x.
Yeah, he's my boss here last night. He played
Oh. Check, check.
Were you on his table? On the cast table. We was playing for 3 hours. And I was playing for hours and hours. I was doing alright, and then...
Once our opponent checks turn, he's just never got a better hand than Queens. He's got basically what he's played it like. He's donked the flop with top pair. He's then checked the turn once the flush completes. Like, we've just never got the worst hand there with Queens. We need to get the value from the 10x and like checking back. Just leaving way too much value out there.
Yeah, just in that.
Well, this is the Goliath. It's a 150 tournament. The all level's not going to be at its best. These guys are here to try and realise that dream of potentially life-changing money, hoping to run good for the course of 3 days, being there come Sunday.
If it had been PLO 8, I'd have won it.
A boo chunky. I can see it a little bit. I can see it a little bit. Just the way he was sitting there in his chair. Top pair for Chris. Moves for the C-bet. Quick fold from Subjeet.
What's happening? Oh no!
Yeah, driving licence, passport. If you're not a member, you'll need some form of ID to get signed up. Is there a table limit for the cup on Saturday, or will everyone be sat down if it ended? If you're in, you'll be sat down for sure if you're already in the pool for it. If you're in that flight already, you will get seated straight away. I'm not sure what the soft cap's going to be on that as of yet. I think we'll find out in the coming days. Still got a while to get to Saturday. There's Neil Flop's top pair here. Starts with the check call. Oh, sorry, blind on blind. No check call. Neil just calling the position. Subjeet electing to C-bet. Small pair. And mixing a little check back on the turn here. Don't mind this from Neil, going the deceptive route, trying to get his value on the river when check to again. Now just going to have a clear value bet. Oh, even clearer. With our two pair. And Subjeet can't. Okay, he can call with fours and all the overcards out there.
2-6.
Just didn't believe him. And this is the thing as well in this tournament. I think the top back, the check back top pair on the turn is so powerful. If you're playing tomorrow, if you're playing Friday, even if you're out in the field playing today, the top pair check back in this sort of buying level, this sort of ability level, it just works so well because the opponents think that, oh, well, hold on a minute, he's check back turn, he can't have top pair, so he's probably bluffing. And a lot of people do get into that mindset at this sort of buy-in level. So it's a very powerful tool to use when you do make top pair on the flop, check it back on the turn and go for your value on the river. And you always get a lot of non-believers just because of the turn check back, not understanding that good players will have top pair check backs in any given spot. Nicely done from Neil. If he bets turn, I think the fours just fold, but he's checked it back, a bit deceptive, and Subjeet is hearing it off with fifth pair. If you win a ticket later tonight in the satellite, how would you go about using that for Friday? Do you have to go to the casino to register it? No, you'll just be straight in, I believe, won't you? Do they not come around with the tickets while you're at the table? Is it okay? Online satellite. If it's an online satellite, yes, I think that's correct. It will go into your online account. You then come to the casino to register here. Sorry, I thought you were talking about a cash-out satellite or a satellite that would be running.
Queen 9 flop, Queen 10-8. Queen 10-8, Chris top pair with a redraw, David with a redraw, Tom with a redraw. Ace of diamonds.
Yeah, it does bring in the flush draw now for the King 9 with David. Not going to be folded.
And pairs the 8 on the river.
Check, check. Now this is one we should be checking back as Chris, because just very difficult to get value from worse. 10's X is not going to call. That's the next pip down. We're chopping with all other Queen X, so easy check back. And I'm going to take another one from David.
$1,023 already in. And there's only between 10 and 15 alternates on the list waiting to get in.
Which makes it 600, and Angela here with the ace jack and the low jack goes for call. Could definitely free bet this one as well as Angela. Call going to be fine. Mix in both.
There's 10 ace jack and the old 6-4.
Yeah, in the calf.
King ace flop.
Yeah, and you notice a snap call there from Angela Tao. Really, really quick call when Chris bet. Like, these sort of timing tells you can actually read into a lot, I think, at this buy-in level. Like, if she had a king, I think she's at least going to take a second or two to actually think about raising. So I think if we're, I forgot the lad's name, just waiting for the graphics to come back. I think if we're Chris, we can read into that as this is always going to be an ace X as well, and we're sitting with third nut kick up.
Chop it up.
And going to be chopping it. Unlucky river for Angela. Could have won a much bigger pot. All going her way. If the river doesn't pair the ace, the case ace on the end, means they will chop it up.
Around about 10% of the field will cash. There were 1,034 came back last year for day 2 and 1,000 cashed. If you have 2 Jokers cards in your hand tonight, how does it work? You're cheating. There's only 1 Joker in the deck. Lewis, it'd be a misdeal. There's only 1 Joker in the deck. 2 would make it. Well, you'd never lose, would you? If you've got dealt both Jokers. So there's only 1 Joker in the deck. Are we expecting alternates on Friday, says Ryan? Normally about 700. No, Lewis, there's definitely only 1. Only 1 Joker in the deck. And there's £2,000 of added value to the prize pool in prizes and tokens from Grosvenor Online. Tom Hudson unfortunately not playing it this year. He's to go back to the offices in Spain. So yeah, Ryan, the alternates list will start Friday morning at 9 a.m. because we start at 11, and it will be through the door, round the casino, round the blackjack tables, round the roulette tables, into Lady G's, and there's not a lot we can do about it. It will be a queuing day for alternates, but the team work as quickly and as efficiently as they always do, and we'll get you sorted.
If you bust out Friday, what are the chances of buying back in? Well, if you bust before late reg close, you can still get back in, but like Tao said, that alternates list is going to be very long, so you'll be on it, and then you might get called in level 12, something like that, because late, maybe a bit late, I'm just thinking, top of my head, like level 12, 10, level 13.
Late reg was level 8 last year.
Yep.
And the end of level 11 was the last alternate getting in.
Yeah, so about level 12, level 13, I reckon.
So, is it too late to visit Ely Grosvenor Casino to buy in? Yes, you have to be in Coventry to buy in. Or if you know anybody in Coventry, that can buy you in the casino, they can.
So me high with a big free bet here, making it 3.6k. That's actually fine from him. I didn't actually realise Chris had opened under the gun. I thought it was a sub-G open, so 3.6, 3.5x, 4.5x after an open and a call. Yeah, I think this is fine from me height. Take that back. And we're going to go 3-way to the flop. Fluff sub-G in with the Jack 7 suited, sandwiched between the gun opener and the 3-better.
Balf's got 5 big blinds coming back on Saturday. Not sure if you'll be in the money or be hanging on. You will be hanging on. We will not be in the money. Fingers crossed you get drawn on the button.
Yep.
If you get drawn on the button, I reckon you'll be in the money if you don't play a hand.
It depends how you want to go about it, Balf. You've got one of 2 options, and the first option is you can 100% cash with 5 BBs because you're going to do 2.5 BBs in orbit. Because I think it will be the bubble go first orbit. Just take like 30 seconds each decision. Just run that clock down a little bit. However, you will be going through the blinds, and you'll then be left with 2.5 BBs, and then you have a very slim chance of spinning it up. And then the other option you've obviously got is if you do want to go for it and potentially spin that stack up, because you double once off 5 BBs, you're up to 12 BBs, and then on this type of tournament, 12 BBs is right back in the game. But it's down to you how you want to play it. If you just want to lock up that min cash and give yourself a very slim chance of running deep, take the tight approach and just fold your way in. Obviously you still need to shove your aces, your kings, your queens, these type of holdings. Just open shove them. Too good to fold even on the bubble.
He's about to come in, I think.
Where?
So Chris has set me high all in here on this 3 of diamonds turn. So it goes raise, 3-bet, call, go 3-way, check, bet, call. And now Chris wants to donk this turn. This looks strong. And Mihai agrees and gets shown top set for kings. Is that top set? Looks like top set. They're not registering. Of course it is, Craig. It says wonder if it's worth 3-betting hands like Ace King if people are going to remain in and play trash like Jack 7 suited. Why we want Jack 7 suited to call? We've got a better hand. Want to get value from worse. Of course we want these hands in. And if people are calling Jack 7 suited, they're going to be calling probably King 7 suited, Ace 7 suited, so a lot of their range that we dominate. Potential to call of them with better top pairs. Yeah, I'm not sure about the rip there with kings from Chris, but he would have had his reasons. I guess there was a flush draw out there. I guess the free ball or will draw, which is kind of irrelevant because flop's gone. Check, bet, call. So top pair versus bottom set here. Adriano with the deuces against the top pair of Chris.
King spades turn.
Yeah, may slow Chris down. Overcard comes off. Let's get a fire again. I think blind on blind this is fine. Right, there are some King X out there, like some King high floats potentially, King 10, King 9. All going to be getting there, but you still get value from some Jack X, charge some diamond draws, some potential. Jack X have just picked up and down or gut shot, and now Adriano goes for the raise, and I guess this is one of the problems. Yes, it's very draw heavy board, but times that we get check raise, we're in a tough spot. But
nice fold.
No tough spot for Chris. Quick fold.
It's Thursday and Friday full yet, says Harster. No, Harster, but. It's getting closer and closer. Over 700 both days already pre-regged. 730 for tomorrow. Soft cap is 850 and 691 for Friday already. And the same cap is 850, I do believe. And if it changes, we'll let you know.
We at the milli yet in the prize pool? We must be getting close.
We are very close to a milli. Very, very close to $1 million. Prize pool is £979,560.
Okay, so that will be hit today. Another £20,000 and
yeah,
we're in the milli.
Yeah, a couple of hundred buy-ins and that'll be done.
Literally, yeah, just under 200 buy-ins in there.
At the moment, 1,122 today. Already, and already lost 200 players. Queens for Neil.
Yeah, and just mixes in a sneaky little flat here, and we're going to get Mihai to squeeze it up. Ace 3 of hearts here for Tom. Suited ace, open under the gun, likely to be in a dominated spot. Still got nil behind us as well. I think we can just let this one go as Tom. It's annoying having to fold a suited ace, but potentially going 3-way in a 3-bet pot out of position to 2 players. reverse implied odds with the sort of lower down aces, EP versus MP. Oh, wow, is he going to find the 4-bet? Okay, I much prefer this than call. Well, I will say, this is not a 2K, Tom. I don't think players in this tournament are 3-betting hands and folding very often. I just think once we see a 3-bet, a lot of the time they're not going to be wanting to fold their hand, especially pre-flop. I think at some frequency ace-3 suited can definitely 4-bet here. It's just maybe not the tournament to be doing it in, and Neil makes the call with the ladies.
Yes. Won the first hand.
Got by.
Got a buy.
What? How'd you get a buy? You can't have a buy.
I forgot. Didn't tell me about the flip
1
free
o'clock,
roll.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, once we get to this flop here, I think like 26, something like that for Tom. 20%, 4-bet coup. Don't need to go big. Goes for 27. Yeah, I think this is a nice sizing choice. Once we get here, Neil with the ladies. Obviously not folding, just thinking how to proceed. Does he want to just get it in here now, or is he going to continue playing the lady slow? And he is going to go for the raise and snap fold from Tom.
Oh, there's some screaming and shouting going on the outer tables then. I think somebody to one outer.
Four two versus 3-2.
Did you win?
No.
4-3.
4-3 you beat.
How was left?
No, half. It is 60.
64.
Yeah.
64, still in the flip free roll. Next one at 3 o'clock. Get yourself in. Register now. You don't even have to watch it.
Dave Sub-G links under the gun with the 9-7. Dave's in with the 10-9 in the low jack. A7-8. 2 spades. Huge flop here for David. Up and down straight flush draw. Yeah, David here's missed a little trick with the 10-9. Should just shove off this stack size, like with such high equity, betting a call, enough in there for us to win. And like when we're called, like we're favourite versus Ace-X holdings. Look at this 56% equity in this given spot. Like 4 of clubs. And Chris going to go for another street. I think once we now get to the turn and Chris does double barrel, probably never folding if we do put the rest of our chips in. So now just going to call and take our equity and see if we can find a jack, a 6 or a spade. But we can't. there's no free roll today other than the flip free rolls.
Nope, Sunday. There will be a live stream free roll, £500 of free money. There's also Tower Thinks today for £110. Close the tokens.
I need a table, but there's not many available, is there?
I'll
I'll find one of them halls out there somewhere.
Sure.
Just get one of them. There's plenty of back.
Don't use a bigger stand.
Good luck if you played the flip free roll. Dave was rubbish. Did you get all in front, Dave?
No, I had 2 free against 4.
You had 3-2.
Got a free in the top league time before.
Jace, playing on Friday, registered this morning, can't wait. Fantastic. Well done, Jace. See you on Friday. The room will be buzzing on Friday. It'll be so busy. No guarantee on the cup.
Huh?
There'll be a lot of players. That's all we can tell you.
100 Ks at 20 pence.
I can't seem to get past the first level on the free roll. I'm the same, Stephen. I haven't played any today, but I've been playing them all week.
Yeah.
Most of them. And we've not made it past the first round yet. I think I must have played 11, maybe 12. Not made it past the first round. So say a 50% chance. What are we?
Yeah.
2 to 1, 4 to 1, 8 to 1, 16, 32, 64, 128, 2, 5, 6, 5. I'm like over 1,000 to 1.
To not even win a hand.
To not win a hand.
1,000 to 1. They're called flip free rolls. It's on at 3 o'clock. It'll be in the lobby right now. You can register right now. And basically, you register for free. And it's literally all in every hand. And whoever ends up as the winner gets an £150 ticket. Just brand new. You've registered online for Friday. What time would you recommend arriving at, Jack? Around about 10:30, I reckon. 10:30 in the club. Get yourself through there might be a small queue to get into the casino upstairs. The registration desk this week has been fantastic. There's 5 staff on every day and pull you straight through. Takes you 10 minutes. If there's a big queue, takes you 2 minutes if there's not a big queue. Straight through, downstairs, grab yourself a complimentary soft drink, coffee, tea, water, Pepsi, lemonade, anything like that. Or grab a beer. People were drinking at 11:15 when I walked in this morning. Already on the pints.
As you do.
As you do. Razor Kev sat in his normal chair.
Coors Light.
Yeah, Coors Light. Aero, pint of cider. Breakfast. So yeah, come and enjoy the fun. You'll get called in around about 11:30 into the big hall. And you'll find your seats and sit down and we'll start at... oh, sorry. Forget all that. We start at 11 on Friday.
Yeah.
Forget all that. We start at 11. That's for a 12 o'clock start. So on Friday we start at 11, so I get here for about 9:30 and do exactly what I've just said.
10 of spades on the river. Does give Chris second pair top kicker. Is for to a flush so. And Mihai going to bluff here with his 9x and does get the better hand to fold. Nice little bluff.
Rocket League. You'll be on an alternates list if you turn up tomorrow for the first time and register. It will be full at some time today. The soft cap is 850. Can't make it this year and you won a ticket, says Dennis. Can I use it for something else or save it for next year? You can save it for next year or after the event. All £150 Goliath seats will turn into tournament tokens so you can use it for other things online.
Okay. Think Harry Kane stays?
I don't know. I'd like him to.
Oh,
But
for obvious reasons.
I'd never blame him for going. Like, you can't as a Spurs fan after what he's done and how he stayed there at the club for all this time.
Who do you try and bring as a replacement?
That's the thing.
Kyle go.
What, for 3 million? It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough, but the thing is, we could have got 150 odd mil for him 3-4 seasons ago, easy. And I think,
Does it really exist since
Yeah.
last year now?
yeah, it's just Levy, ain't it? Trying to get
Seemingly,
too greedy.
Munich offered 80 and he's wanted 120, and I would have 120.
Not at this age now. He's
So he's in 30.
yeah.
Well, if he stays, then he's hard on it. Yeah. I think it's tough for Boston Coggle if he does go.
Yeah.
When's your season start next week?
Yeah. Well, not next weekend, the weekend after. Yeah.
Or is it next weekend Charity Shield? Isn't that Man United, Man City?
This weekend's proper football. Towers treble starts Saturday.
Who's in charity shirt? Is it not
Man City, Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal. What did Arsenal win last year?
They come second. Almost Man City won everything.
Oh, so yeah.
Is that what it is? That goes to second league?
FA Cup plays Premier League winner.
But because they won everything, it goes to second in the league.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a pointless game, to be fair. Nobody plays a full squad, so man get injured for the week after. Towers Treble's back Saturday. We've got the t-shirts to prove it.
Yeah, we have. What is this from Neil? Just sets me high in with the 6 deuce. I've just looked up and Neil is going after it with the 6 high and me high not folding a set. Good for the image at the table when we've got chips now. Maybe take a foot off the gas and wait for value for the next couple of hours now that the table knows that we're capable of running it with 6 high.
So, still chip lead at Twinlow, but
Made me so much
Not
money
bad.
over the last 7 seasons, Mark. I think maybe 8 years, 7 or 8 years. I have a bet with a lot of my friends that are Arsenal fans and Spurs to finish above Arsenal, and the first time I'd ever lost the bet was this season. So I'm up heavily up with the old Spurs Arsenal bets. And
nice one. Are you doing it again this year? No.
I'll have a few. I'll probably have a few.
Would you not get a head start?
I don't know. I don't think Arsenal. They're going to struggle to replicate last season.
Oh, absolutely.
They ran very well in a lot of spots, a lot of games.
Yeah.
Obviously played well as well. I'm not going to be biased on that front. Played some good football. Sometimes you just need a bit of luck throughout the season.
What's the payouts of this one and how many players? I know it's just started, but you're curious as Tyrone. Payout structure won't be out until Saturday morning because we can still buy in until Friday. In fact, it'll be out Friday afternoon because level 10, no, it'll be out Friday night. Forget that. It'll be out Saturday morning after the turbo on Friday. We can't put the prize pool together until all flights are finished, and the last flight is the turbo flight on Friday. So the prize pool won't be with us until Saturday, and the number of runners as well. Four-way to the flop, so you 10-10 jack. The Gold Coast in Australia. Fabulous place. The next time I visit Oz, when I go and see the family, I shall be off to the Gold Coast. I said I wanted to do it once, and I shall be going. So 4 hearts on the river for Twin Luck. He gets his luck that his name suggests. And as we can see, Chris might think about it. Small 1.6, might go with a heart. Morris says, played the last 2 days, made level 13 and level 15. Played with some fantastic people. Great to chat with you guys. Good to chat as well. Staff and dealers working hard to make it a great experience again. Thanks to all. Thanks, Morris. We will see you on the circuit. If not, Jim says, I've got news on Goliath 2024 sometime this week. Oh! Yes. Shout out for any Walsall regs in today's flight. Good luck, says Dave Knowles. And Goliath has done his season bets this morning. Man City, Leicester, Portsmouth and Gillingham. 1100 to 1 4-timer. Ipswich, Bolton, Notts County and Chesterfield to be promoted 100 to 1. You went for a Notts County double here. Promoted last season, promoted this season. Grosvenor Sport was better odds than others. Well. Can't believe you're not betting on Grosvenor Sport. Is Paul Ince still manager of Reading? He's not been the most successful manager.
45 minutes to go of this session. After this hand, we are going to do a Tower Finks.
Are we?
We've got another 110 closer ticket to give away. As Neil makes his 600 with the sixes, Chris calling in the big blind with the ace-10, and what a flop for the ace-10. Flops to Stonios.
Not bad at all.
On King, Queen, Jack. And Neil continuing here with the sixes, going to go for a small bet, guessing one and done. And Chris with easy call with the nuts.
As you do.
Yeah, this one I wouldn't actually mind. Obviously we got the nuts, we want to keep our opponent in, but when we're unblocking all this like two pair sets, top pair type of stuff, definitely potential to just bump it up, get the bet and lead ourselves and try and win a big pot. But it's just continuing to trap and goes for the pretty quick check call again. And 3 of spades on the river, so as Neil got the third barrel in him, well, Chris is just going to take that out the arsenal for Neil. Neil can now snap fold, and potentially Chris could have won more of a check there. Neil loves to see that donk on the river. Neil's on the beers as well, I see. So guys, I got a bit of paper for Tower, I've got a Sharpie for Tower, I've got the comms cam for Tower. Giveaway time. We have got a £110 closer seat to give away. Might even do a £30 for second. I'll see how I'm feeling in about 10 minutes time. We will see. But
get you.
Rules as simple as this. I'm going to ask Tower a question. He will write it down on this piece of paper. One guess per account. We've already had to bar someone this week. One guess per account. We can check these things. Don't try and be clever. And do not get your guess in until Tower's answer is on this piece of paper. Don't give him any clues.
Do not.
So nice easy one, Tower. No, this is a nice fun one. This is a good question.
Go on then.
WSOP main event 2023.
Yeah.
1,500 players cashed.
Did they?
How many of those were English?
1,500.
And that is the English flag, not Scottish, not Irish, not United Kingdom. English. How many cashed from England?
How many cash to England? Let's have a go then.
His answer's in. Get your guesses in, guys. Good luck.
Go, go, go. How many English flags were there? No idea. Absolutely no idea. 1,500. Tough. See, it's tough to cash in the World Series main event. 10,000 buying, don't forget. It's tough. How many English flags cashed in the World Series of Poker main event? I was there. Maybe I should have done my research while I was there. I was on the bubble.
You're on the FT rail.
I was on the FT rail. Got myself on Poker Go, as you do. Kept getting, oh, I can see you. You're on telly. You're on Poker Go. I liked how he shouted in the straight to get on the final turn for Dean Hutchinson and Toby Lewis. That was cracking.
I've got David here with the ace jack. All in, and me height. Oh, he might fancy a spin. In terms of big blinds, we shouldn't call the 7 high, but in terms of chips, it's only 10% of our stack, so he does fancy the spin.
So, how many English cashed in the World Series of Poker main event? I know, I like how George says, I don't know. No, neither do we. Ace Jack looks like doubling up. And does. So get your guesses in, one guess per person please, thank you very much, or one guess per account, whichever. The question is, how many English cashed in the World Series of Poker main event this year? English players, I was there. So I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea at all. Pie Face, how we doing? Jay, are you still Irish? Oh, that's true. They get the flags wrong all the time.
Yeah, I'm actually half Irish, half English. My mum's full Irish, my dad's full English. So, well, I was born in this country and I've lived in this country my whole life. I'm half and half.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know. Like
Yes.
some event I'm Irish, one event I'm back to English, then I'm Irish again, and I look at the next event I'm English again.
Yes, Pie Face, definitely. So, how many English cashed in the World Series of Poker main event this year?
Ace King for me, high, 3 bets to 2.3k. Neil makes a call with Ace 10, Jack, Jack, 8, 2 hearts. Ace King, this combo, 1 diamond, 1 heart. I think this is one we can definitely see bet here as me high, like see bet for value even as well on the paired board. Get a delicious looking turn in 2 pair with nut kick up, and Neil with an ace as well. So Neil going to have to check call here, like his decision to check over to me high, knowing that this card is going to be better for his perceived range than ours. So going to have to check call and take it to the river.
So, a couple of minutes for the guesses. How many English players does Tower thinks cashed in the World Series of Poker main event? What's the correct answer then, young man?
The correct answer
Yes.
is 59. 59, which is a nice little, that's a chunk tower.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a chunk, considering like how small our nation is compared to some of the nations and go and play. 59 players from England with the English flag, that doesn't include Scottish and Irish, cashed in the WSOP main event this year. I wasn't one of them, unfortunately.
Me neither.
But didn't play it.
Oh, you've got to play it to cash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you've got to play it to cash. Oh, flipping heck.
Yeah, but 59, I thought it was quite high when I was looking. It's literally just under 4% of the people that cashed were English.
That is, well, you got 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, Pie Face, all good here.
1 more minute. Beers at the bar with Pie Face later. Unless you're playing Joker's Wild later on. We'll be doing the decks
He
later.
got bugged in the mystery. He's second in chips in the mystery. I
Second in
saw,
chips
yeah.
in the mystery
Yeah,
bounty.
he's got
Wow.
heaps. 25k
Go,
bounty.
go, go.
He'll be looking for one of these.
One of these Pie Face. 25k big ones. Good luck, Jack, when you play it. Good luck. 1 more minute to go. How many English cashed in the World Series main event?
Gets it in against top set again. Who gets it again? Well,
Yes.
what a story.
Go on then. Tell us a story. Tell us a story, Dave. There was this Englishman, Irishman, and Scottishman.
No, not at all. There's an Englishman in the field who has got a lot of chips.
Okay.
So he gets aces
Yeah.
all in on the flop against top set,
Yeah.
and he gets there.
Whoa.
Right? Very next hand, he gets aces again,
Cheat.
gets it in against top set again,
No way.
and gets there.
Oh, is it? It's not Sean Hayden, is it?
He's got 144,200 chips
In level 4.
in level 4.
Wow. He kept the aces. His name's Sean Hayden. He's
His
got
name is Stephen Kerr.
Stephen Kerr. 140,000. Aces back to
His
back.
picture's going up on social media right now.
aces back to back and gets there against the set twice.
So we're going to have one more hand, guys, and we're going to reveal the winner
We are.
of the first giveaway of the day. £110 closer seat up for grabs. If you haven't guessed yet, you still can. One guess per account, please. We do check these things. Don't want to bar anyone.
Yeah, we've got one name on the list. How many? So straight after this hand we'll announce who's getting the tokens. How many English flags cashed in the World Series of Poker main event? Still scrolling, still checking. Oh, don't know what's under the cards on this hand. That's happened for the first time today. So we can't see the cards on this one. King 8-4. Don't know what's happened to the deck on this one. It's not happened all day. Afternoon, Essa, having a guess. And Bruno. And everybody else around the room. And also people at home. We've got Australia watching. Afternoon, Frankie. Frankie Green with watching on YouTube.
Ten seconds, guys.
Let's go.
10 seconds.
We've given
to
you
get
plenty
your
of
guesses
time.
in.
We have given you plenty of time to get your guesses in.
How are you doing, Jamie? Tuning in on Twitch.
Tell's my name, Jamie. Nice to meet you. You too, Jamie. Hope you had a good time here at Goliath. We're just about to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I don't know if we've got Meet the Mod, so can somebody else type it? Make the mod. Close the competition, please. Competition is now closed.
Close it.
Andrew Bayliss, Ronnie, Wild Joe. There we go. Competition closed. Thank you very much indeed. Done. Anytime after Apocalypse paused, competition closed. That is it. Done.
What's going on?
Comp closed.
We've got three
What?
people that have tried to have two guesses this one.
Why?
3 people.
Why?
I don't know. Why do they do it? We check these things.
Why?
I don't know.
Bruno's one of them. Unless he was on a different search.
Bruno is one of them. I've got Bruno down.
Right.
Bard, all three of you. You know who you are. You can't win anything for the rest of the week. You can't win anything for the rest of the year. You can't win anything ever again. Why'd you do it? We check these things.
I don't know.
There you are, Tower. There's
So,
your paper.
how many English cashed in the World Series of Poker for a £150 token? Surprisingly, it was high.
59.
I think 59 is huge.
4% of the cashers were from the UK. Well, from England.
That's
So, Tower,
yes.
what did you put?
I just went for a relatively low number because I couldn't remember seeing too many Brits. I know I was walking around a lot.
Yep.
But obviously when you cash on was it day 4 this year?
Yeah, day 4.
Cashed on day 4. I watched the bubble, then obviously didn't watch it for a couple of days, then watched days 5, 6, 7, 8, and obviously onto the final table bubble as well. but I couldn't remember too many. Obviously, I saw John Duffy sat on the same table as Ludo Scottish. So I went pretty low. So I went for 22. Two little ducks.
22.
I thought I went whack whack. 2 little ducks. That's what I thought I'd go for.
And believe it or not, Tower,
Yep.
7 people
7.
actually guessed either 21 or 23. No one got it spot on. However, we're only going to a wheel of 5 people because 2 of them people, naughty.
Naughty.
You can't win a thing. So we're going to a wheel
Know what I mean?
of the
Naughty,
5
naughty.
players. These are the 5 players that only had one guess that were either 21 or 23. These are the names.
All guessed twice.
We got Svetatan, we got Lewis Bush, we got Lee Bates, we got Meta, we got Otto, and Meta J's got to go. I think he was the double guess that I had down. So hold on a sec. I'm sure he was a double guesser.
We just got kings against ace, king against all in pre. Aces on the flop as always. Always happens when you got kings.
Yep.
Always happens when you got kings. Not another one.
Not another one. Another one. Everyone's trying it.
Well, why?
I don't know, Tower. I don't know why
What
they
happens
try
when
it.
you've got kings all in?
Ace always on the flop.
There you go. Happened again.
So all in pre.
100%.
Ace king versus aces.
Who
We
did you
see.
chuck out just then?
I had to chuck out Meta J because he was the double guesser. I had him down as the double guesser anyway, but for some reason I gave.
Meta J,
I
what
don't-
are you
I
doing?
don't
Don't
know.
double guess. This guy knows everything. He does. So we're down to 4.
So we're down to 4. Good
What
news.
are you giving him?
We are giving them a £110 token. We're doing a. Should we do an eliminator? We'll do an eliminator. Last 2 is the bubble. £30 for second. First is 110.
Oh, nice one.
Spin the wheel.
Spin it. 4.
Here we go.
We do have mods, but I think the mods got a job as well. But we do have mods. Oh,
One gone.
one gone.
Unlucky Svetatan.
Unlucky.
Cascata.
Gone.
Gone. You got on the wheel though.
Who's going now?
This-
Who's
this
going?
is- this is the bubble.
This is the bubble. It looks yellow to me.
It could be blue.
It
It's
looks
coming
yellow
round. It
to
could
me.
be blue.
It looks blue to me. Lewis.
Lewis Bush gone.
Oh.
So Lee Bates and Ot2, you have locked up a £30 token. This is for the 110. You now want it to land on your name. So whoever it lands on, you are going to be winning yourself a £110 closer seat. Second, you've already locked up a £30.
Well done.
What you both can do, assuming you're watching now, get your alias in the chat as you're going to win something anyway. So just need your alias for Grosvenor Online. This is for the 110. Good luck. It looks like Ot2.
It's looking like 2. It is
Ot2.
indeed.
Ot2, well done. £110 closer ticket. I just need your Grosvenor alias. Lee Bates, £30 token for you going into your account. Just need your alias as well. Well done, guys. Another giveaway going to be coming up after the break.
And well done, Death Blow. Hey, 20. I can't believe that. 59. That's
59.
huge.
59.
59 Brits were cashed in the World
Not
Series.
English, not like Scottish, Irish, actually English, like, yeah. Or I just went through the English flags.
59?
Yeah, 59.
That's massive.
Yeah.
That's massive.
Many UK did you know? Do you know how many UK just got entry?
No, I didn't.
I was thinking because you split it, I went pretty low.
I think like 70 UK, no,
Yeah.
just English. Wow.
So just waiting on you two. Lee Bates, Ot2, hopefully you're still in the chat. Just need your Grosvenor alias. Back to the action for us as Neil slams this turn card, turns 2 pair, and Tom, we're going to have to get this in with his stack size. I can't see how Tom's going to let this one go in the Goliath. I think he's just going to happily put this in here. We had the King of Diamonds unblocking like some diamond stuff that we can be up against, but I can't see how we can't just put this in and get snap called and going to see the bad news that Neil has turned him with the ace jack. no help on the river for Tom Bacon. Another pot goes Neil's way. Spreadsheet filling up, blacklist spreadsheet after today's competition.
Well done to the winners. Have you got both names?
Yep.
Excellent.
Got both names. Well, I've got them. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for their aliases. I'm just working on this spreadsheet tower. Hopefully, it's not full by the end of the week. With the bar list. Got 4 names on there now. The bar list.
Unbelievable.
I've got 3 people in one giveaway. 3 in one giveaway trying to have a little double guess.
Where's our twin? Look, there he is, seat 7. Well done, Otto. I've not seen Josh Manley this week. Don't know if any of the 888 players are coming over to play Goliath. Oh, he's still in Vegas, is he? He's in Vegas. What's he won a package for? I saw him in Vegas when the World Series was on. And he went back. I like it. I like it. I wanted to get Josh Manley and Ian Simpson into there. In fact, we'll have to wait until the 888 event here in Coventry in October. I wanted to get Josh Manley and Ian Simpson in the comms box to have a chat over his slow roll on 888 when Josh Manley slow rolled Ian Simpson. What? Yeah. Are we doing comms at the 888 event in Coventry? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's all right, Bruno. First time on here, didn't know the rules, but we did say before. We did say beforehand that it was only 1 guest per platform. First time on here, as he's watching for the very first time.
We do explain the rules as soon as the giveaway starts.
But yeah, it's. We will be here for the 888 Festival in Coventry. We'll be live streaming, myself, all the team, Cardroom Direct, live streaming for 888. But I wanted to get Josh and Ian in the comms regarding that slow roll. I watched it because I follow Josh and Ian on social, and Josh posted it up, and I thought it was quite funny. And Ian's like, you can't have a queen. Can you have a queen? Can't have a queen. Nah, he's not got a queen. And then he's like, is this a knit roll? Is this the ultimate knit roll? Oh, it was funny. It was funny. So yeah, I'm sure when 888 comes to town, we will get to see them.
Joker's Wild started.
I know. Boom.
God, that made me jump. Look at this. Saab G. Could be curtains Flop's Trip Kings and Chris with better trips. Are they just testing the sound for later?
Yeah.
Okay.
I shan't be playing this.
What even is this?
Yeah, I won't be playing this at all. Not ever is that on my playlist.
So Sharp G makes the call, Queen on the turn.
And Goliath says, Usher, what a tune.
Sharp G drawing dead. Why have we not called Chris? Chris? There's no one else in the pot, Chris. We've got the nuts. Chris? Chris.
Okay.
That makes the call. And Sharp G is going to... Oh, sorry, I thought he went all in. My mistake. I saw the overhead camera. It looked like Sharp G put all his chips in the middle.
He will do me a 10 on that.
Yeah, he will. He's going to move in now anyway, and the Chris will snap call. My apologies. I thought it was all in from Sharp G. And there's the all in eventually, and sees the bad news. He's up against the King Queen with the King. Unfortunate run out for him.
Yeah.
Unfortunate flop. But I thought
Lost one.
on the turn he was all in. I thought Chris was thinking with the nuts, but was chips left behind, so all good.
Unlucky Sargi. What makes it even funnier in that hand with Ian and Josh is that Ian held over a 10-9 beat on him, but that was the one time. Ends commenting incoming slow roll. Every dog has its day and all that. It was great. I watched it and I was laughing away with it, and I just thought these two are obviously there's gonna be bragging rights and all sorts. I'm sure we'll see them when 888 come to town in October. I'm not sure if we've got the template for that. I know it's 2 months away, but we could get the 888 one. We'll see if we can before we shut down on Sunday night when we crown a champion here in Goliath.
Was your class that as 135 or 13.5?
135, I reckon.
Right, mate.
How's things? You all good? Awesome.
No,
Okay.
not today.
Not today.
Why not?
Because I've not dealt since the one 4 years ago here, so...
Okay.
Let me
A bit of practice, you'll be
let me
fine.
freshen up.
A bit of practice, you'll be fine. So 8, Queen 10, Queen 10. Oh. Da-da-da-da. Don't play the Drifters tonight if you can help it. Fella in the pub the other day spaffed the jukebox with them. Must have nearly listened to the back catalogue this afternoon. Oh, golly, I think I've made a good bit of Drifters though. No, sorry, it. I shan't sing it. We shan't sing it. But yeah, I'll have to remember no Drifters tonight. Sorry about it going quiet, guys. Is the table sound alright, Paul? That's our fault. We just had a couple of people in the comms that were just talking. What's your thoughts on this season? Rotherham to stay up, Mikey plays poker. Are we back to Towers Trebles on Saturday? We are indeed. Towers Treble will be back this Saturday. We're going to get Tom from online to let us know if they're going to boost it on Grosvenor Sport or not this year. Simon Baker said he was going to look into it. Well, that's what we might do. And anybody who backs it on Grosvenor Sport will let you know what's happening. If we get a little boost, then we'll let you know. Towers Treble's definitely back. And Rotherham to stay up. If a fourth bottom again, I think we'll have had another good season. I know it's not aiming for the stars, but it's a tough league, that Championship.
Razor Kev said QPR at 11-4 to go down is a steal of a bet. So I might even have a bit of money on that. And if you know Kev, he doesn't like putting more than a £5 or a £10 on a bet, and he's put £400 on this.
Jeez!
So I'm probably going to back it as well.
That's great.
That's Graham.
That's Graham.
What, singing?
Yeah. That's Graham.
What's he doing singing?
He's a cabaret act.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Pretty impressive old Graham, isn't he?
Getting all prepped for the joke as well, guys. David, who basically had this stack after the first hand of the day, and he's just been between this and 10k the whole session, does have the best hand here. Can he hold versus Queen Jack? He's not bad, is he? He's got a good voice. Doesn't look like this voice can ever come out of a man looking like that. Good turn for the King Niner. David, is he going to double? Fading Queens and Jacks, and does fade. This is what you got to be prepared for in about 4 hours time, guys. It's probably going to be even louder. Joke as well will be kicking off at 7 p.m. this evening. You not expect that voice to come out of that man, I'll tell you that.
It doesn't matter.
Just checking the sound and everything for this evening's Jokers. Good luck if anyone's playing that. We are going to be concentrating on the main event throughout the day though. Sam Orledge going to be coming in and joining me around 7 p.m. when Tower starts. 20 Poker, thanks for all your support, chat. Means a lot. Big love and positive vibes. That's from 20 Poker. Neil, who sat in seat 7 with the King Jack here on the button, goes for the call, facing Chris's open from +2. Nine eight deuce, rainbow. And Chris with the bet. Neil goes for the float with the 2 overcards, backdoor straight to our own position for this price. Nice easy call with the King Jack here. And David gonna overcall with the middle pair.
You're next, Dave.
Dave, you're next. You're up next. And Neil going for the bluff raise here on the river, gets it done. Quick fold from Chris, nice pick up with the jack blocker there, blocking the jack 10, and some nice removal to the king queen and queen jack top pair combinations.
Another airplane, another sunny place. Lucky I know the one and more.
Who's singing? It's Graham. He's the guy that sorts us out, takes all the kit from stop to us, takes the feature table. We pack it up, take it down, leave it there. He loads it in his van and he brings it to the next stop for us. His name's Graham. And he's just setting everything up for the Jokers Wild tonight for Tower. So he's doing a few sound tests, and for some reason he's doing a bit of karaoke for us. King Jack for Angela makes it 800, and me high appeals the sixes on the button. $855, 2 hearts, and me high goes for a quick bet, and Angela with the fold, nothing there for her on the flop. So guys, we got some news. Mystery Bounty starting today at 4 o'clock. They have decided that there's going to be one big bounty held back for the final table. And this is the one that was picked. So 10k, this is only going to come into play for the final 9 of the Mystery Bounty. So there will be one of the bigger bounties left for the FT when we are streaming it on day 3, which I think is a great idea from the guys as well. So 10k is a guaranteed bounty that will be left when we hit the FT for the Mystery Bounty. Going to be streaming that tomorrow from 12:30, and it's going to be a long day because over 1,000 runners for that one. Joker's Wild, basically the same as Hold'em, or the only difference is a Joker is added into the deck and it is a wild card. There's also 10 bounties in the field. If you knock one of the jesters out, you will receive a bounty prize on the spot. So just under 5 minutes, guys, and then we are going to be going out on a 30-minute break back at 25 to 4. Chris turns the stones with the Queen Jack. I think it's the 4th time, at least 3, that Chris has had the nut straight in a pot. Wow, and Action River. Mihai River in 2 pair here with the 10-9, and going to go for a raise here, but going to get the bad news. What a spot for Chris, sitting there with the nuts, and we get him raised.
Dreams. That's what it is. It's what dreams are made of. Get them 3 yellow chips in the 15,000.
Yeah, now this is just never a bluff here, Tower. I would be folding aces here.
Yeah.
Like no one, I'd be folding 7-8 here. Well, 7-8's pretty close, but like aces is going to be a fold here, simply because no one's free bet bluffing river in this tournament. If someone's putting a free betting on the river, they have the nuts or close to the nuts. On like this board, it's always going to be Queen Jack, sometimes 7-8 of hearts, and like people aren't taking the Jack 10 and choosing to free bet bluff it here, or the king or the king jack or the king queen, which could be viable candidates to do it with. Like, this is just always value, and therefore we're way too low down to be calling as Michal. Like, I'd be folding aces here if somehow I had aces in this spot. I'd be folding, but Michal is going to be paying it off, and I think this is just not being aware of when someone is free betting the river, how often it is value, and especially in this buy-in, it's just never going to be a bluff. It's always going to be the queen jack, sometimes 7-8 of hearts, as I said. I won't be playing any tourneys this week, unfortunately.
Yeah, losing so many hands as well, the 2 pair. We're losing to other 2 pairs. So heading now into the break. P. Robbo, afternoon, sir. Hope things are where we are. Yeah, we are all good. Goliath this week, all the way through till Sunday evening. All the team. It has been a great 5 days so far. Goliath tonight. Joker's Wild as well. We've had Graham testing the mic. I thought it was a record. It was Graham singing.
Superb.
Hope you're well, Robbo, as well. We are just about to go on to a break.
So David is going to get it in with the king high, and he's actually in front versus the king jack high. Ace to chop, 9 to chop. Just fading a jack to keep us in this tournament. And David, last hand, or likely to be, well, probably going to squeeze one more in, but of the session, first hand of the day, he was down to 2 3K chips. Let's see what happens here. 10 on the turn. So now roll reversal. 6 on the river, so the king queen is going to be good and play. And that is going to send us to the 15-minute break, guys. Not 15, 35 minutes. We will be back at 20 to 4. More giveaways, more action, new feature table. See you then.
There's the shout in the stream. There is the shout in the stream. Let's go, he says. So just a quick update on the NPL with Robbie Bull. Last year you said you were going to play a lot more in 2023.
Yeah.
And you've cashed pretty decent, and your name's up there. Is it second at the moment?
Yeah, I think I was sitting in second before this stop. So, but I think Lynn and Cal have got quite a few cashes this stop. So we'll see how the leaderboard looks after this. But yeah, I was in second before this stop. So
John Bowersfield, thereabouts again this year.
Yeah, 6th this year at the minute. Quite a big gap between the top. Cal's got a good lead.
Yeah.
There's some good players ahead of me as well. But we'll still keep going. There's some big stops ahead.
Yeah.
Goliath's a massive one. Great festival there.
Yeah.
And then the stops right towards the grand final. So there's still plenty of points to play for.
One of the most consistent players in 2023, John McCann. We'll take a quick update on the NPL.
Yep.
Do you look every week where you are, and does it determine where you're going to play?
For me, I look every week. I try and play as many events as I can.
Yeah.
I've got a few commitments with see my daughter and stuff, so
yeah.
It's difficult for me to play like every single tournament in every festival, but I try my best, play the high rollers, main events in the cup, and yeah, hopefully that's going to be enough at the end of the year.
I'm always waiting for the update after the stop, kind of anxiously refreshing it, but